The scene opens in a dimly lit bedroom, casting a pale blue hue through half-closed blinds. The protagonist, Alex, a young adult in their mid-20s, sits on the edge of the bed, trembling, their breath visible in the unnaturally cold air. The camera pans to the window where faint shadows move despite no one outside. At first it was harmless, a flicker in the corner of my eye, a trick of the light, or so I thought. But then he became more persistent. Alex's phone buzzes with messages from concerned friends, but they ignore it, too distracted by the growing unease. A distant thud echoes, and Alex's head snaps toward the sound, pupils dilating in fear. The screen momentarily glitches, flashing a dark silhouette near the closet before normalizing. Alex looks directly into the camera, whispering, "You won't believe me, but it's real. He's real." The scene cuts to black as a sharp knock is heard, leaving the audience in suspense. The story rewinds, showing snippets of Alex's mundane life, walking home on a rainy evening, typing on a laptop at work, and lounging on the couch binge-watching TV shows. Each flashback holds a subtle but chilling detail, a tall, shadowy figure lingering in the background, unnoticed by anyone but Alex. I convinced myself it wasn't real. Stress, sleep deprivation. The mind plays tricks, but he wouldn't let me forget. Alex confides in their best friend Mira, who dismisses the fears as paranoia. During a video call, Mira freezes mid-laugh, and behind her, the shadow man briefly appears, his tall frame distorted like a corrupted image. Alex yells, but Mira shrugs it off when the call resumes. The tension builds as Alex begins documenting the occurrences. Sketches, photographs, journal entries, all evidence of a growing obsession. A nighttime scene shows Alex trying to sleep, but the camera pans to the shadow man's silhouette stretching unnaturally across the walls. Desperation sets in as Alex attempts to confront the shadow man. They light candles, chant online found incantations, and even try therapy. But every attempt fails spectacularly. One night, Alex turns on every light in the house, hoping to dispel the shadow, but it appears even brighter, now creeping toward them with silent precision. The harder I tried to escape, the closer he came. He wasn't bound by space, by light, by logic. He was always there, waiting. Scenes of Alex running through the city at night intercut with distorted, shadowy glimpses of the shadow man trailing them. Even crowded spaces provide no safety. Alex sees the figure lurking in reflections and shadows cast by streetlights. Finally, Alex discovers an old diary in their attic, a family heirloom, hinting at a dark family secret. The diary entries eerily mirror Alex's experiences, suggesting a generational curse. The diary mentions shadows born of guilt. Alex begins to suspect the shadow man is tied to their inner turmoil, a manifestation of something buried deep within. The tension reaches its peak when Alex locks themselves in the bathroom, clutching the diary. Their breath quickens as they flip to the final page, which reads, "The shadow becomes you when you face the truth." Alex looks into the mirror, their reflection normal, until it blinks out of sync. The camera zooms in as Alex's shadow begins to move unnaturally, separating from their body. Behind them, the shadow man looms, unblinking, an identical outline of Alex, but darker and twisted. All this time, I thought he was chasing me, but it wasn't until now that I understood. He was waiting for me to see. The shadow man reaches out, merging with Alex's shadow. Their face contorts in pain as their body stiffens, and the screen flickers with static. When the scene clears, Alex appears eerily calm, their eyes empty. The final scene mirrors the opening. Alex sits in the same dimly lit bedroom, but something has changed. Their posture is unnaturally rigid, and the room feels oppressively silent. He's a part of me now, or maybe he always was. And while I've accepted him, I can't help but wonder, is he looking for someone new? The camera pans to the door, which creaks open slightly, revealing a faint shadow moving unnaturally in the hallway. The screen fades to black as whispers grow louder, culminating in a deafening silence before the credits roll. This flow ensures continuity, suspense, and an emotional buildup while linking each section seamlessly.